If you guys are looking for some coins to get the best FIFA 18 squads, then check out mulefactory.com. They're the cheapest site I found for coins. They deliver in 5 minutes. Now they even pay you back for your card, cover your 5% transfer fee with a brand new player auction wizard. And if you use TGC Kurt5 at checkout, you get 5% off your order. Check them out with the link down below now. What's up guys, Carius here and welcome to a brand new FIFA 10 to FIFA 18 video. I'm going to kick this one off with something going on in the background, so you're going to be seeing the live reaction of this. But guys, we're going to be back today with a brand new FIFA 10 to FIFA 18 how they changed video. You guys seem to really enjoy the return of it for the Man City one that we did the other day. So I thought I'd do another one. But we're going to kick it off with my La Liga Team of the Season player. Now you may have seen, I chucked in my Team of the Season Sergio Roberto that I packed in the first one that I didn't really like. So we're going to see who we get from this one. Hopefully it's someone decent. I just thought it'd be a fun little way. I was just doing the SBC. Anyway, you guys get to see who we pull, and it is Spanish. If we've repacked Sergio Roberto. I guess I'm sticking with him. You really don't want me to get rid of him, do you, EA? Well, it's just as well, because if we'd got a duplicate, I would have been absolutely fuming. But I guess we'll chuck him into like the City Hour one or something. I don't know, but he's in the club eventually. It'll load at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, so we're going to be doing the Champions League squad that Liverpool are going to be rocking. I think this has absolutely crashed now. We're going to be doing the Champions League squad, looking at how they've changed from FIFA 10 to FIFA 18. That is a really, I mean, what is going on with this game, man? We're going to look back and see how the players have changed. Obviously, there's a few that aren't making the final and a few that are. I based it off the first leg of the semi-finals. There's some players, for example, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain won't actually be making it, but he is featured in this. Let me go and fix this. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Okay, so we have managed to overcome that, and we are actually out at last. So we're going to literally jump straight into it with our first player. Of course, if you guys are enjoying this kind of little return to YouTube, then feel free to leave us a like on this video. But we're going to start off with Carius, our goalkeeper. Now, Carius has had a bit of an interesting season for Liverpool. He kind of fell out of the team and was replaced by Mignolet for a short period of time before returning again. He's been in, out, shake it all about. But if we go back to FIFA 13, he was at Mainz. He was a 61 rated card, a pretty cool card. Stayed there for plenty of seasons, even got in the Team of the Season in the FIFA 16 season. That, of course, led to the purchase of him at Liverpool for FIFA 17, as you can see there. He was all the way upgraded to an 82. There was a lot of excitement around him. Obviously, didn't perform to the level that it was kind of hoped he would. And then he's dropped back down to an 80 rated this season. But that is Carius for this year. Now we're going to jump into another one, and this one is on the left-hand side. This is Andy Robertson. Now, this guy has had, I don't know how to use my hands, apparently. This guy's had a meteoric rise, a really bizarre rise. If you go back, I think it was 5 years ago, he was playing in the Scottish 3rd Division. He's definitely improved a little bit over the last few years. He's got in the Team of the Season this year with this 87 rated card. He's up to an 76, sorry. I believe this is his upgraded card. But 61, he was at Dundee in FIFA 14. He, of course, moved to Hull. Got relegated with Hull last season with this 75 rated card. He had a good season. He was exciting. That's obviously why Liverpool bought him. He went down, but stayed in the division, and now the lad's going to be in a Champions League final. I'm expecting to see him about an 80 rated next year. I literally nearly dropped the controller again. I don't know what I'm doing. But he's absolutely fantastic and been really, really exciting this second half of the season for Liverpool, as he's been able to make that place his own pretty much. We're going to go on to the first of the two centre-backs now, and that is Dejan Lovren. Now, this guy, checkered career again. The Croat has been very, very up and down at Liverpool. Sometimes he's been really exciting. Earlier on in his Liverpool career, he was really good, but he has dropped off a little bit, and then kind of returned again. The second half of the season, he's been all right. But we go back to FIFA 11. Olympique Lyonnais is where he started off his career. He was there for a few seasons. I remember the FIFA 13 card quite well for some weird reason. I don't know why I would have used him. He, of course, then moved to Southampton, where, as obviously Liverpool pick up quite a few of their players. FIFA 15 at the end of the year moved to Liverpool, and he's been there for a few seasons now, and he's a bit topsy-turvy with his card. Like I said, finished well at the end of the season. Will definitely stay at least an 81. I don't think he'll get an upgrade next year, but we'll find out this summer. But I'm sure he'll have a relatively decent World Cup. Exciting to watch him with Croatia. I love watching Croatia. They're one of the most exciting sides. So hopefully he doesn't bottle the World Cup for his sake. But we're going to go on now to Van Dijk, the January signing that arguably turned Liverpool seasons around, because he just literally was fantastic in the second half of the season. Now he's got his 83 rated card. That's where he's at now. But we're going to go back to FC Groningen in FIFA 13. A 71 rated card. Back then, 53 pace, not the quickest at all. He's gained a ton of pace the years gone on. So he moved to Celtic for FIFA 14. He was there for a few years before his move to Southampton in FIFA 16. Again, a really exciting move. Came down south and fantastic last season. As you can see, it was up to an 82. But then this year kind of went on strike for Southampton. Didn't really play all that well before getting his move to Liverpool. Again, a lot of people wasn't sure just how he was going to play at Liverpool, after the move, especially considering he'd kind of down tools. But I think it's safe to say the lad has been absolutely fantastic. But next up, we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, he started off on FIFA. I don't think this was the best way to find him by putting in Alexander. I probably should have put in Trent. Let's try that again. But old Trent Alexander-Arnold, he was down in the game last year as a 68 right mid. He started off as a 68 right back. He's got this, I believe this is a team of the season card. Or no, it won't be a team. It would be higher than that if it was a team of the season. That is just an info. It was a man of the match card. Of course it was. It was a man of the match card. But he has not really changed much. He basically changed position, and that is essentially it. But nonetheless, we're going to be seeing a lot of iterations of this card in a few years to come, and I'm sure he's going to absolutely have a really good couple of seasons now if he can settle into that role and just kind of keep it going at Liverpool, and hopefully he performs well in the final, because it's always good to see young players do well. Well, next up, we have Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I said I was going for the one from one of the semi-final games. I just wanted to make sure I've got a pretty accurate lineup. Obviously, he's been playing in central midfield for a lot of this season, but we'll go back to FIFA 12. Obviously, this one's a bit of a tough one for me. Centre mid now, playing pretty well. Had a good season. He's been a right mid, left mid, played in a few different positions for Arsenal. He played in centre for a little while as well. He has an inform there at some point, but his career kind of improved as the last few years went on, and then he's got an 80 rated card this season. Not much to really note in his card, actually, though. If you look, for example, compared to FIFA 15, one pace different, one dribbling, one shooting. His passing's gone up 3, his physical's changed by 2. It's barely changed other than his defensive. So not much of a change to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's card. Now, we're going to go to James Milner. You did actually see me skip too far ahead for that one, for the next one. But James Milner, this guy has played everywhere, and I mean that in many senses of the word. Now, he's played for a bunch of teams, played in a bunch of positions. He's currently down as a left back in game, although we all know he's playing in central midfield. We're going to go back to FIFA 10, and you can see he was a right winger at Aston Villa before moving to City. Played in the centre for a few seasons, quite a few seasons. He was then farmed out right. I remember, I believe the FIFA 14 season, he scored a ton of free kicks. I'm not sure if you guys remember this. I think he scored like 6 or 7 free kicks that season. It was really bizarre. Or it might have been the FIFA 15. I think it was the FIFA 14 season, I'm pretty sure. Then, of course, Liverpool bought him. He moved because he wanted to play in the middle. He wanted to be a regular starter. City obviously had a lot of players. And he's definitely improved his haircut, that's for sure. But he was farmed up to left back for a lot of last season, scored a ton of penalties. And then here we are. He's in the midfield that's about to be going to a Champions League final. Absolutely fantastic. And then, last but not least, in the midfield, we have Jordan Henderson. Again, this guy has been... He's made some changes. He was a right mid in FIFA 10 at Sunderland, obviously his boyhood club. He was there for a couple of seasons before moving to Liverpool in FIFA 12, where he had a central attacking midfield card. Bizarre considering he's such a holding player now. It's weird to think in that aside with Gerrard, he'd be down as an attacking mid, but that's what he was. Played a little bit deeper and got a bit of a downgrade, and then he was a non-rare, and he kind of flirted with an 80 rated card. Didn't get it until FIFA 17, and obviously FIFA 18 as well. He stuck with this 82 rated card. Stats have been largely the same. Pace has barely changed. A lot of his passing kind of trickled along the same sort of path, but other than the move and the position changes earlier on, not many changes in his iteration. Now, we're going to go on to Moe Salah next. Now, Moe Salah is an exciting one, obviously. It's going to take me about an hour to scroll along to his current card, because flipping heck, the boy's done well, hasn't he? 85 rated is his base card now this year. But if we go back to FIFA 14, you'll see he was at FC Basel. This was just before Chelsea picked him up. Chelsea picked him up and then loaned him to Fiorentina. Didn't really get didn't ever settle at Chelsea. Obviously, after being at Fiorentina, he was loaned to Roma for a season before they bought him permanently, I believe. I should probably check that. Let me check that now. I want to make sure I get it exactly right. I'm pretty sure he had 1 season on loan at Roma. He did have one. There we go. I thought so. 1 season on loan at Roma before being bought permanently. And then obviously Liverpool picked him up this summer, and 32 goals he scored this season, broke the record. The guy has been absolutely sensational, and this doesn't do him justice. He's always been a rapid player, and his stats have been fantastic, but boy, next year that 77 shooting, that's got to be mid-80s. You can't break the Premier League goal-scoring record and have you shooting at 77. That is for sure. Next up, we're going to go with Bobby Firmino, and he's done all right. He was a central attacking mid. I couldn't think what I was looking for there. He was central attacking midfield when he was at Hoffenheim a few years back, and I'm not sure if you guys remember, but he was always getting informed as a centre forward and as a centre attacking mid. Now we've got a few seasons of him at Hoffenheim, literally always staying as a centre attacking mid, but got tons of informed as a centre forward. He moved to Liverpool, and obviously he was like kind of playing behind Sturridge. They never really made him the out-and-out striker until about halfway through last season, I think, and then he was basically staked his claim, and he's stayed in that position now. And then obviously 84 rated by the end of this FIFA. Been fantastic, been part of a really cool link-up play with that attacking lineup. The sad thing is not really a player that's that usable on FIFA, but a really exciting player in real life nonetheless. And then we're going to finish it off now with Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane has been a bit of an unsung hero this year. Had his like sensational season last year. Salah's obviously taken the limelight this year, but if we go back to FIFA 14, he was obviously playing for Red Bull Salzburg, which is not the one you'd expect. You'd think it would be RB Leipzig, but no, it is not. But FIFA 14 he was there before moving to Southampton. In FIFA 15 he had that centre forward Southampton card. FIFA 16, which was OP. A ton of people used that, especially early on in the game. He moved to Liverpool. He was on the right for a lot of last season. Obviously did drift over to the left when he was like cutting inside, and obviously with the emergence of Salah this year, he was never going to stay out on the right, was he? But there we go, he's got his 84 rated card for now. But that, guys, is going to be the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. It's something that I said I wanted to bring back. I've really got the motivation for YouTube at the moment, just playing FIFA, getting all the team of the season stuff and the excitement for the World Cup. I've really felt like it the last couple of evenings just to come home after work and get a few videos done. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm not really that bothered about what the views and stuff are doing. If you guys want to give it a like or comment down below to show your support, then that's cool. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I don't think I'll see you tomorrow because 3 days in a row is probably a bit much. We've done 3 days in a row. We won't do 4, but I'll see you at some point in the next few days. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.